100 years ago, on the 21st of April, out in the waters around Spivey Point, a small clipper ship drew toward land. Suddenly, out of the night, the fog rolled in. For a moment, they could see nothing, not a foot ahead of them. And then they saw a light.
And welcome back to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. You're not advertiser friendly. And speaking of advertiser friendly, or not being advertiser friendly, oh my god, the movie tonight, oh shit. But anyways, coming up after last night's wonderful cult classic John Carpenter's The Fog. Check it out, check it out. I thought, you know what? People seem to complain to me all the time that Zankoku, all you talk about is movies from the 70s and the 80s and maybe in the 60s and some in the 90s, but you never seem to talk about recent movies. Don't you like any recent horror movies? I mean, shit, I talked about The Conjuring and Get Out and Don't Breathe, Lights Out, and all those things. And those were in the last couple of years, but whatever. Okay, fine. I will talk to you about a movie that came out in 2015. There you go. It's like 3 years ago anyways. Well, not quite 3 years, but almost. And that movie is a small little Japanese gem that you can actually watch on American Netflix. I don't know about Canadian or European Netflix, but it is a movie from the great land of Japan, and of course it's, like most Japanese films that I love, batshit fucking insane. And that movie is called Riaru Onigokko, otherwise known as Tag, and that's probably the thing you're going to search for on Netflix. Anyways, Tag. So what is this movie about? Well, anyways, there is this girl, Mitsuko, and she's riding on a bus, a class trip with all her friends, and they're all on the bus, and they're happy, and they're having a good time, and they decide, hey, you know what makes a great class trip activity? A pillow fight. So they're having a pillow fight on the bus, and she's writing poetry, and some of her friends, oh, look at, she's writing poetry again. Oh, let me see what she's writing. They grab her notebook, and she drops her pen, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. So she gets down on the bus, she's on the floor of the bus, grabs the pen, and as she's kneeling down the bus, everyone gets decapitated. Actually, not really decapitated, they just get cut in half. The top of the bus gets fucking sheared right off, and there's like stumps of people, blood just spewing out all over the place, and she kind of just gets up and she's like, what the fuck is this shit? And oh my god, the movie just goes off the rails from there. It is insane. Basically, the wind just went and decided to chop people in fucking half, and now the wind's coming back to get her, and she's just running her ass off going, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? The power lines are getting cut. Oh look, there's a group of people. Hey, watch it, the wind duck. She grabs one duck and the rest of the people, you know, and, oh my god, the field of blood. This movie has got to have a body count over 100. It's got to be pushing large numbers. It's so freaking weird. So she's running from the wind, and then she's heading towards this school. It looks kind of like an abandoned school, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of people, and she's like, what's going on? Like, watch it, the wind is gonna fucking kill everyone. But anyways, everyone's just kind of going about their normal business like it's the average day going to school, and her friend shows up and, hey, what's up, good morning, you heading to school? And she's all like, what the fuck, you're supposed to be dead, like everyone's supposed to be dead, what's going on? And instead, you know, everything's fine, except she's like going to school and she's meeting her classmates, but she kind of confused at what's going on. Doesn't seem to like know where to go and whatnot. And so, okay, I guess this is fine. But then they decide to skip class. And they talk about the possibility of alternate realities. And then when they come back to class, the teacher decides to take out a gigantic machine gun and gun everybody fucking down. My God, just the blood everywhere in this movie. It's great. I'm not even going to continue on because it's insane. But basically, she seems to be running from one reality to another reality, trying not to get murked. And a whole lot of people around her are dying, and she's kind of like confused, and I'm kind of like confused. I hope hopefully the audience is kind of confused, because I'd be afraid to know the person who's like, man, goodness, I totally get this movie. Yeah, it's like my life. So let's get into those scores, shall we? Violence and gore, literally. I was going to give this a 4 out of 5 because I wanted to smack some points down because of the overuse of CG. It gets pretty bad in some cases, but honestly, just the massive amount of just like arms getting ripped and hands getting chopped off, and heads getting blown off, and head stomping, and it's so fucked up that I gotta give it a 5 out of 5. It is a blood fest, even though there's a lot of CG, and that's gonna turn off some people, and it kind of got to me a little bit. But honestly, the scope of what they're trying to do, I can understand that it would cost a lot of money to do the things that they want to be doing in this movie with practical effects. I mean, like you would need like 60 or 70 like severed bodies with functioning blood pumps, and I mean, I don't think they'd have the budget for that, but I mean, I would love to see someone with the budget do like a remake of this movie, because my God, it would be glorious as a gore hound anyways. But so 5 out of 5. Shock value, here's where I punch the movie down a little bit for its use of CG. It's 3.5 out of 5. The CG does kind of lessen the impact and the shock, and plus the fact of the matter is it starts off with a punch in the face, and then it keeps punching you in the face. After a while, you get a little punch drunk, and the shocks tend to wear off, and you just kind of expect the ultra-violent jank toward the end. But at the beginning, yes, it's right on. So 3.5 out of 5. Plot, 2 out of 5. Look, it's so stupid. The ending, I'm so pissed off about the ending of this movie. It's so stupid. It's like the dumbest thing. They start off with this awesome strangeness. You don't know what's going on. The character doesn't know what's going on, so you're sharing in her experience. Just the weirdness of what is happening, how is things going, and then you're going to like this other world. I mean, other reality, and you're just sort of confused, and then another reality. And the problem is, they really don't do something great with it. They just kind of give you like a meh type of explanation, which is rather dumb in my opinion. I did not like it, and the fact is it's so layered at the beginning that they could have really done something spectacular with the plot and the story. Instead, it sort of just falls flat, and I think the spectacle of the violence just sort of like outweighs everything. And like, basically the plot's there to be an excuse to create these spectacles, I guess. And it's a shame, because it is a missed opportunity to elevate this film from like really cool and great to like freaking awesome and spectacular and top tier, in my opinion. Things like, get a budget and get practical special effects, work on that script and that plot, and this movie would have probably been like top 10 material. But instead, knock it down. 2 out of 5. Acting, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Honestly, Asian schoolgirls, I don't know how to judge acting. I don't know what's overacting for them because, my goodness, I watch anime, I watch a lot of Japanese horror movies, and they act like they do in the movies, so I don't know. I don't know if it's crazed or not or insane. I know, like, so I'm just gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, nothing was, like, too horrid, but anyways. So, Nudity, sad face, 0 out of 5, even though there are copious amounts of panty shots and bra shots, and I mean, like, half-naked women all over the place. Just no nips were freed. Nipples, people, nipples. That's short for nipples. Okay, my God, everyone's so, like, that's what I'm at, you know. Okay, nipples. Okay, damn. No areoli. You know, whatever, being shown. Shit, gee, just use a shorthand and all of a sudden I gotta, like, defend myself there. Anyways, but yeah, it's not, but dude, you could totally make a drinking game from the panty shots. It's like watching Aika, like Agent Aika anime. It's like, yeah, just take a shot every time you see a panty shot, and you're drunk and perhaps dead by the end of the movie. So I don't condone that. I don't condone that as I speak with a crystal skull full of vodka, well, half full. Anyways, so moving on, Nudity, 0 out of 5. Enjoyment factor, I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. It was enthralling because you're just confused and you want to know what's going on, and the violence is a spectacle and it is in your face. And it's one turn after another, but yes, the fact that the plot falls apart and the CGI is overused definitely brings it down, but still super enjoyable, super fun watch. It's one of those movies that's like horrifying and yet like you're just like, oh my God, holy shit, man. Ridiculousness, you know. It's definitely in the Japanese splatter gore, you know, genre. Definitely up there with like Tokyo, or Tokyo Gore Police, and the such. So, anyways, kudos, 4 out of 5, pretty strong. And my overall impression is 3.5 out of 5. Look, they could have made a better movie with a better plot, a more coherent story, a better ending, and less CGI. However, everything that was there definitely was working, even in diminished capacity, and was very enjoyable and solid, and definitely a movie I will want to watch again. And, you know, I watched it on Netflix, but now I'm thinking, like, man, I want to pick up a Blu-ray if I can, because this is definitely a keeper in my opinion. So there it is, the movie Tag, otherwise known as Riaru Onigokko. And what did you think? Did you watch Tag? Leave a comment in the comment field. I know it's so hard to type words like, yes, I watched it, it was good, in the comment section. Whatever. I guess nobody ever makes it this far into any of my videos. Whatever. But I liked it. I thought it was really good. It's batshit crazy. It's bloody. It's insane. And it's a good time. It's a good time, people. Unless you don't like that stuff, and then it'd be a horrible time. It's bad. Just don't watch it. Whatever. Anyways, so there you have it. Episode, what, 3? 3 down. That means we still have 28 more episodes to go. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I'm already tired and losing my mind. So anyways, check out the other videos, Della Morte, Dell'Amore, and The Fog, and stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow night. And like always, stay sexy, internet, and of course, stay scary. Mwah!